That's my dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bad mind, the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined. I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open minded.
Man, you ready for this shit, man? I'm finna broadcast it. Look, I'm about to get my pants right. Huh? Boy, I was born ready. There we go. Go, boys, let's get it. Let's go, fellas. Book our fucking shit to the NFC Championship. Let's go.
Brings us to an absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles
you say what?
and the New Orleans Saints.
I think it is something like that. I think it's behind us. Let's go, D. Get us a stop. Damn, my bitch calling. Fuck.
This is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That second down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. A run for Nick Chubb. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing, and that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he could make anything happen.
Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. At the 4-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Ryan. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Then he'll give it here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Ryan. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Brady. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The guy out of the pocket there was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making a few.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
2nd and short now following the fumble. Now Chubb running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's out to Chubb. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Dope boys, let's get it. Hey, dope boys got them girls going wild.
Teams that don't normally press.
I done found my style.
Make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 49.
That's defense, nigga. Let's go, defense. Let's go. I don't want this nigga to score nothing.
A little over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
You make him remember the night he played the Saints, fellas. Make this man remember the night he played the Saints. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Get us a stop, D. Dope boys, let's get it. Where? Okay.
To the right side, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
You can have that, Meat.
To the sideline, and that is a
had that little sideline pussy shit.
Get both feet in. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. As the stoppage will come with
I ain't fucked up about it.
To go till halftime.
It be like that sometimes.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Brady going to throw. Flush to his right.
Ain't nothing out here, Tom. Ain't nothing out here, Tampa, Tom.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Me? Oh, nigga, get that shit out of her. I got the best one defense on this motherfucker.
A gain of 8. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeout.
Should look at some stats for you, play. I got the best run defense on her, dog. Niggas can't run that ball on me, bitch. Tom Brady, you got Brady. You better put him in use. That's gonna help you win this game. Let's go. Get us a stop. Come on, fellas. No touchdown. Let's go. We got the run. Okay.
Here's Brady to throw.
No! Push him back! Let's go, defense! Let's go!
First down yardage.
You gotta work for that shit, defense! Let's go! Make them work for it! Let's go, D! Let's go! Get us to stop, D!
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance.
Get us to stop, D!
Before halftime. And Brady
let's go, leave no more fucking dog!
Here in this NFC division.
I got the best one defense! Should have hopped on that AFC, big dog. I didn't want to do you like this. I fucks with you. I didn't want to do you like this, B. You made me do this to you. You better, you had a way better chance on McGinnis. You know, I'm a different breed out here, B. You see what them niggas said to leave? Let's get it. Let's get it, B.
Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Got my nigga Latavius Murray out here. Get you some, Latavius. Let's go, Latavius, get you some. Get you some, Latavius.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Going deep downfield for
Ross!
Before he reaches the 34. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Ryan. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure
That's way, brother.
And second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Oh, Latavius Murray! Latavius! Boom! Boom! Let's go, Latavius!
He covered a lot of ground. Great blocking.
There's some dogs out here, man. We some dogs out here, B. Fuck around, give me another Super Bowl. Let's go. Let's go. Book our ticket to that NFC Championship. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And to give this time to the tailback. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Let's go, fellas.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Brady's throw there, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A give. This is Chubb. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The left side is complete on the diving effort. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Oh my God, that's bullshit, bro! Wow, man, y'all gotta go let me get that. That's some bullshit, man. That's bullshit.
And the Eagles make some inroads here on that
It's always some bullshit, man.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second
Damn, I wanted a fucking shutout on this nigga, man.
And the way to get
Man, shut that dumb ass. Oh my God, you let the niggas out too?
that big
Come
play
on,
right
bro.
there. Now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Brady. That is through.
Motherfucking ball! God damn it! Foul!
Catch your breath and try not to show the offense.
Damn, man, we needed that.
Right back out there.
Should have went home with that motherfucker.
Got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least.
Ah, damn. There you
They
go.
go with Chubb on 2nd down. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Chubb.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Down at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game.
Go, fellas. Get us a stop.
This is the NFL.
Go, get us a stop.
Sports. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Chubb.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? You fucking hell. You ran right past the son of a bitch.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles get a score closer. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's
Get your ass down, nigga.
But he will not get into the end
Go,
zone.
blood.
And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game.
This defense over here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here. Not done in the fourth. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, right back to Carter. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
Shit, Devin Bush.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The throw on second
down defense
is incomplete. We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Shut that goddamn run down, nigga! I got the best run defense in this motherfucker, nigga! Don't run that goddamn ball! Just told your ass that! Stop running that damn ball! Shit. I ain't finna help you win this motherfucker.
As soon as they took over possession, it didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter.
Let's go.
They've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Well, he was a spectator.
So, Matty Ice, I gotta get you one, dog. Let's go, Matty Ice. I never got one with you, bro.
Yeah, he had a pretty good
Let's go, Matty Ice.
But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture.
Latavius Murray.
Lead in the football. The clock right now, their friend, as they try.
I don't know, Jay, but Jay, I got the best defense though.
Next Sunday, Shaquille Griffin in on the stop.
It's all good, me.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Here's Ryan to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
He went with the dive look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. Pass complete to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady to throw. Pass complete to Ebron. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw, Brady. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
And he'll take this across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Brady got to have this one. Escaping the pressure right. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw is Brady. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Back to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One final try now for Brady. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a first throw here in overtime. This will be caught by Brown. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. They run. Chubb. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 40-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Chubb. And some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man is QT, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Let's go! Terriers better! Let's go, defense! I'm a motherfucking dog, nigga! Michael Dennis, I'm gonna see your ass! I'm a motherfucking dog, nigga!